Okay, so we're here at 54 Mirage Lake. It took a bit to get into the lockbox with all that SOS stuff, but so here you have the side walkway, and we're gonna come up to the front door, and the homeowner stepped out for us to show the property. So I have the key here. You have a nice little covered entryway. And then you have the nice higher 8-foot door. There's a Ring doorbell as well. Okay, hello. So we come inside. And you have a nice coffered ceilings here where you could, a lot of people used to do wood, like, actually they use styrofoam now, it looks like wood, to do some like inlay in here. And they have some nice pictures they're working on, or I like the idea. So you're gonna have 2 bedrooms up front here, split with the bathroom. And you have a nice walk-in shower with, this is better than the other one. I think it was actually shorter. So that's at least a decent size seat. I'm gonna sit on it, yeah, that's at least decent. And there is a window, but it's not one you can open. You can always add that. And then you have the matching cobalt blue, which is also in the kitchen. I always look under the sinks. It's always a good indication just in case for leaks. Everything looks clean. And then I also had the fan on, so without the fan vent on. It's a nice shower. So then you have the 2 bedrooms here with a really nice, I like this carpet. It's actually, it looks kind of blue in the picture, or looks green maybe, but in person it's blue. It's a navy blue for sure. I like the color in person a lot better than it's showing. It's showing completely different. I'll take a photo. And you come in here and you have a good sized bedroom. They have these pull up shades, so it lets in a lot of natural light. And this is all your yard on that side that goes all the way to the wall. So if you ever wanted to bring this wall up, put a fence, this is all your yard as well. And then that's going to be the strip that way. Oh, now I gotta get up here and pull this back down. Okay, so that's down. You have the tall doors throughout. You can really maximize the storage here. It's a good sized closet. They raised panel doors. And so you have your, I told Brian, the upside down socket is going to be controlled by one of the switches here. So with the switch, oh, it's a bad, there you go. So the switch connects to that socket, so you can always have a lamp or something. There is the pre-wire for a ceiling fan as well. And you come across, this is a luxury vinyl plank, so LVP wood-like flooring, so it's really great quality with, you know, waterproof. You also have the air vents, which you see a lot now, so again, so that the door doesn't slam with the suction of the air. And this is the room up front that's going to face the front of the home. And this room is really good size. It's bigger than that bedroom. This is really great size bedroom. And they're just using it as kind of a second, almost like a little other TV media room. And we peek out the window, and so there's the front of the house. You could even put pavers here and have that as a seating area. And again, you have your double door closet. Pre-wire, I think I said that. closet. Again, they go up really high, so you could have more shelving or a custom closet put in for storage. And then we'll come out to the main living space again. So this over here is going to be your garage entry. So you'll be coming in through this way primarily. It's gonna probably be your coat or, yeah, coat closet. Again, the high doors gives it the really nice ability to open the door and access. When the door is shorter, you have to go up and in. So this is a good coat closet space. This is gonna be your guest bath. And this ties into the shower in the bedroom, bathroom up front for the 2 bedrooms. Just a half bath here, which is nice. Turn on. There's also a socket here, which is nice, even for a half bath. Just a cute little bathroom. And then here they have something just set up. So behind me is the garage door. When you come in the garage door, you could have, you know, a built-in hall tree or something like a catch-all for your things, or even a cabinet with an upper and then a piece of granite or something on top to throw your keys, whatnot, charge your phone. Then you have your washer, dryer, laundry room. And I don't want to say the door is ADA, but it looks a little bit wider than some of the other doors. So the cabinets don't look like they're attached, but I would imagine since they're here they would stay, but that'd be a question to ask. So they're pretty, they're laundry day maybe, but they did a nice little DIY rack or, you know, hooks. And then you have a window that looks out. This is gonna be northeast facing. That's more north and that's east. And then this is the walkway that leads down. Lots of plugs, which is nice. You have your gas dryer. You can do electrical if there's the 220. I think it's just gas actually, but everything's nicely done. This is your smart panel for all the technology in the home. This up here is whole house ventilation control, so you can shut off, leave on except to serve outdoor air quality. Oh, for severe air quality. So if it's really windy, you could turn that off so it's not bringing air in from the outside. So then you have the garage. Looks like they're packing, getting ready. And they have 2 baby overhead ones. They still serve a great purpose. And you have the tankless water heater. And I can't tell, but I would guess that behind this is gonna be the RO loop. So you could put in soft water if you want. But it's a nice 2-car garage. It's 1, 2, 3, you know, squares, so your car could easily just come to about here. So you can see they parked there. And then you still have plenty of storage. And actually there's a little cut back here. Oh, there's your RO loop right there for your, or I'm sorry, soft water loop. So this is even cut out back. So it's a great 2-car garage, great size. Could definitely do some more overhead hanging. And there's also a window that lets in the natural lighting in here. We'll come back in and we'll get to the main house. So front door and the 2 bedrooms. And then you come in and you have the great, awesome great room. So this is really nice and bright. They don't have window coverings in here. Really no one can see in unless they have their telescope or some type of binoculars. But this is awesome. I love this view. Really, probably one of the nicest views we've seen. And you have the nice cobalt blue cabinet. Kind of gives it a modern look, which ties in this, it's unpolished granite, which is coming back pretty big. It's It's a nice, more raw look, but it's also really cool, and it has the island or the waterfall finish. You have your plugs. I always recommend doing double-ended cabinets to maximize this space, but they have the chairs here. That's great. You have your built-in oven, microwave. Nice cabinets. This is going to be a quartz countertop, and they ran the backsplash all the way up, which is nice, so it's all uniform. You have the water pot filler right here, so you can fill up for your boiling water. Your hood fan. And cabinets all the way to the ceiling, which I do love that again, because it's for, more storage. I can't quite reach, but, oh, maybe. Oh, sometimes they flip up, but okay. And they have the quiet close. And then I always check the drawers as well. Quiet close. And I look for the poles for your cabinet, or for your pots and pans, which not a big deal, they don't have, but everything is organized. And then you have your sink, not a big deal, but it's separated. Some people still prefer to have the two, the soaking and rinsing or whatnot. And you're gonna have your garbage disposal here. And they have their little trash can pull out here. But clean. You have your, actually this is a matching, they did a pretty good job at matching the color. That is a blue steel color. Fridge on top, freezer on bottom. Pantry, let's see the pantry. Oh, this is really good size here. So they have really maximized it. You could even do more shelving along here, along the top, but excellent storage. They even actually have an extra little fridge in here. All the flooring is uniform throughout. And I always like to turn the lights on for the kitchen. And you also have 3 pre-wired for pendant lighting to come down here. Or you could leave it the way it is, but there's no light that comes down over the sink right now, but there is the lighting. Also, you have a pre-wire here for a ceiling fan. But these homes are so energy efficient. I was gonna check, I'll see what the AC is set at, but with no windows, having blinds or any coverings, it's nice and cool in here. And I really like the waterfall tying in with the color cabinets they picked. So this would be your formal dining area, and you do have another pre-wire here. So they pre-wired everything, which is great. They don't have any ceiling fans, but everything's pre-wired for you to pop in and customize it with your own. Here's the AC, which is at 78. And I mean, for me, this is more than comfortable in here. You're gonna have your door out back, but I'll grab my shoes. We'll go check out the primary bedroom. So secondary bedrooms up front. You have 1, 2, and then you have actually it's 2 up front, and then you have the third. So the first bedroom up front is pretty big, secondary, and then there's no den. So it's basically just a 3-bedroom. So this is your nice formal dining area. Looks at the clubhouse right out there. We'll come into the primary bedroom. And again, it looks a little more, this is more true to the color. It looks better in person than it does in the video, but it's a nice grayish blue, darker than what you're seeing, but very nice color. Again, you have your pre-wire. And then you come into your bathroom. Again, they tied in the same flooring everywhere, which is nice. I'm a fan of having it all tied together. You have your countertop. Again, this ties into the countertops in the kitchen. Under the sink. Quiet close. Everything's quiet close. And these are standard here. You're gonna see the medicine cabinet in the bathroom. It's pretty standard. You have double. And then you have your 2 bedroom, 1 bath. 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 2 bedroom, 1 ba And then you have this awesome shower, but it is, we talked about the glass part of it, with a nice walk-in. Actually put in a little thing here. And they have things to hang. But these are your controls. So you have a dual shower head. And you have a nice proper seat. Actually, there was a little baby step down. I don't know if you noticed, and there's a baby step there. Not a big deal, but natural lighting, toilet room, separate, ready to go. And then they tie it in, that comes back to the carpet. And this is a really nice size walk-in closet. You can really maximize this with a custom closet. Again, you have windows for all the natural lighting, which they don't have any window coverings, which really does make it nice in here. This is going to be your attic access. We don't recommend storing anything up there because it does get pretty hot.